X-Files expansion for the X-Files
Yes.
board game.
Which coincides with the new X-Files show coming around now.
What a weird coincidence how that
Yes.
happened. This one is called Trust No One, and where the first game was sort of centered around the first 3 seasons, this one is seasons 4 through 6. So eventually, I guess they will cover everything if it keeps selling. And the new things about this is there's some new characters. You can now be the lone gunman, which is cool. They also have a new board, so you travel outside of the United States. There's worldwide. And probably the biggest thing is that now they have kind of scenarios, which they are calling Monster of the Week, where I think a certain episode will kind of impact the entire flow of the game as you're playing. There's different scenarios as you play. So it sounds like they're definitely adding more to the game. It sounds like they may be moving more in a direction of the thematic style, while still certainly it sounds like retaining the original feel of the game. It's not an overhaul by any means. But I guess it's X-Files, so it must have sold well enough to justify this.
Oh, I think with the show, they were like, this is the perfect time.
Yeah, of course.
I will say this. I know the episode on the cover, which is one of those Monster of the Week episodes, is one I really like.
That would be the host, I believe,
Right.
the fluke worm.
Didn't they have a thing like you have to guess what episode?
They also have a weird contest, IDW. I think it ended though.
Right.
Where they had emojis to based
Yeah,
on
we looked at that and we're just like, I think that's that?
Yeah, we did not know.
Considering how I haven't watched them, I'm only on 6 now.
The first X-Files board game, if I'm correct, that came out before we knew there was going to be new episodes.
Yes,
right?
it did.
So that's kind of...
Because we only knew about the new episodes, I think, fairly recently.
I could be wrong, but certainly it wasn't really well known. So I think that's kind of interesting that X-Files still had enough of a fan base that it sold well enough. Or I wonder if it took off, the game sales took off really once that was announced. I'm curious what the public consciousness is like of that.
Well, I think X-Files is one of those things that has entered the public
Yeah, I mean, it was huge in its day.
No, I think even then, I think before obviously X-Files, I think the tune itself and the idea is still sort of something that's something that's considered well known enough that other things could parody.
Right, for sure. It's reached that status.
Yeah.
So that's coming out later this year. Look for it.